making Tyler make a video with me. Part 2, yes. And I've decided we're going to do a throwback of Lost.
Okay.
And we are going to argue about John Locke. Because I hate John Locke. Worst character on the show.
Definitely.
And Tyler loves him. Favorite character for him.
Yeah.
So, we're going to argue our points on John Locke.
Okay.
Why do you like him?
Why are you starting with me?
Because I want to start with you.
Let's hear your point.
Okay, my point is, he's manipulative and sneaky.
Mhm.
And unlike Ben, who admits he's manipulative and knows he's manipulative, John hides it with this, like, oh, I have everybody's best interest in heart. Yeah, he does.
Okay. If we're really doing this, John Locke was, since birth, everyone hated him. He had the worst life ever. His wife, Helen, died.
Not really.
Yes.
And then, like...
Wait, we are not cutting each other off.
Okay.
His wife, Helen, died, right? And he got to the island, got a second chance. His legs were crippled. He landed on the island. He was able to walk again. So, obviously, he felt like he needed to do something with that. And so he took part in whatever the island told him to do. Also, Locke was manipulated by everyone on the island throughout the entire show until he finally got some power. Yes, he listened to Jack, he listened to whatever he said. When he had Ben, he listened to whatever Ben said, and then he finally got some power, and so he told everyone what to do.
But
Go
that's
ahead.
his fault.
Rebuttal.
Okay. And for one, Helen, in the first reality, didn't die. She left him because he was obsessing over his dad.
That was fake.
Was it fake? Because that seemed like real life before they got to the island.
He was obsessing over his dad because his dad ruined his life.
His dad did ruin his life, and I will admit, at the beginning of the show, I felt bad for him. I did. But he manipulated everybody.
Because he had been
He got Boone killed, first of all.
That was not his fault.
It was totally his fault. He tied Boone up in the jungle, put some crazy hallucinogen stuff on his head, made him envision his sister dying or being attacked. And, like, he was not manipulated. Yeah, he followed people, but he also, the hatch. Gotta get to the hatch. Gotta get to the hatch. Let's go into the hatch. He's the one that got everybody into the hatch.
He needed a purpose. That was his purpose. When he was on top of the hatch, banging on the window, asking the island for some kind of purpose, the light came on, and he assumed that meant that was his purpose, was to get into the hatch. That's the only
He
reason
assumed. And I mean, yes, they did get Desmond out of it, and I like Desmond. He was one of my favorite characters. But they wouldn't have had to press the button over and over and over again if John had not broken into the hatch, tried everything he could. Let's try to explode the hatch. Let's try to, like,
He'd been
beat
lied
it
to. He
open.
felt he had been lied to the whole time because they realized that the button meant nothing.
The button meant nothing.
I can't believe it. She's completely wrong. You're so wrong
I'm
with everything
so
you're
not
saying.
wrong. No, I'm sorry. I just don't like his character. Like, even his voice just gets on my nerves.
His voice.
His voice, I can't stand it. And yes, and then he was possessed, and that wasn't Locke, and I understand that, but still.
But still.
But still. This is a sensitive subject for Tyler here.
It's not a sensitive subject. I'm just upset because you're retarded and you obviously don't appreciate good characters on the show.
Good character. Boone was a good character.
Oh my god, she's just saying that because of Vampire Diaries. Don't
With
let her
his
lie to you.
rosy cheeks
Rosy
and getting his ass beat every episode, he was a great character.
Okay. She met Boone.
And it was amazing.
Yeah, so she's a little, what's the word here? I can't think of the word. I'll think of it later.
No, he won't.
I'm done with this, Brittany.
But no. And then Sun and Jin, they were my favorite characters. Yes, they didn't do anything bad. Yes, Kate was stupid. Sawyer was Sawyer. Claire just kind of got on my nerves with her, my baby.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
she just drove me crazy. And then she went crazy at the end.
Legitimately,
And
yeah.
yeah, like she was just, you know, let's see. You know, Saeed was kind of off there, especially at the end. But what did Sun and Jin do bad? In the beginning, Jin was the typical Korean husband, and then Sun was unhappy, so she was gonna leave him. Yes, she cheated on him. But once they got to the island, they were fine.
Because they had nowhere else to go. They had to be fine.
They
They
didn't have
worked.
to
It was
be
like the
fine.
ultimate marriage counseling. They were stranded on the island together.
There was no counseling for Kate and Jack and Sawyer with their little threesome.
Well, that's just hormones.
Hormones. She could have picked one dick and stayed with it, if you ask me.
Okay. Oh, Brittany. I'm done with
Oh,
this.
Tyler.
I'm
He
done.
thinks he's done with it.
I'm done. I'm done.
Well, this is mine and Tyler's first video together, of which there will be many more.
No, this is the last. First and last.
There'll be many more. Because I can get him to do anything.
No, you can't.
I told him, we argued about this for like
She stole my
10
phone.
minutes.
You see, I'm not
And I
holding
told him it would happen.
Okay, just as long as everyone knows that you stole my phone.
I'll always win in the end.
Okay.